Hola, how's it going? Hey, thank you so much for joining me on Think Tank Thursday with SRG Consulting Firm. I am Shalita and I am just so excited to really just chat with you. I'm so excited to be on this new platform and being able to just share the information that I've had over the years. Today, I'm really going to talk a little bit about if you're deciding to leave your job. Good Lord, it's the great resignation now. Most people are wanting to start their own businesses, and most people are ready to do their passion. They're tired of this 8 to 5, 9 to 5 positions that they're dealing with crazy bosses, and all the toxicity in the workplace, and they just want their work balance. I know where you've been. So just a little bit about myself. I'm Shalita Gray, and I actually started off in corporate America. I worked as a senior HR manager, moved into a senior HR business partner, did different companies, worked in aviation aerospace for almost 15 years, and then decided one day, all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I am not passionate about it. I started to get really tired of the politics, the has versus the have-nots. I was working with so many leadership team members, working with VPs, general managers, CEOs, and had a lot of experience and enjoyed most of it until the end of my tenure working. I just knew that I wanted more out of life. And that's probably why you're here, is because you want more out of life. You know that you are drawn and you're called to do something else. You're passionate about something, but you're not sure on how to maneuver and how to go to the next steps. So this is where I want to help you, because I have been at that place. I decided 4 years ago to become my own boss. So they say fire your own boss. Yep, I fired my boss. You guys, I was making a six-figure company of, corporate compensation, and I was doing really well. And so I decided, okay, this is something I want to do. I want to start fresh. I want to actually do my passion. My passion had nothing to do with my corporate skill set. So I've been in HR for like 15 years, and now I'm going into health and wellness because I had a transformation and it kind of organically blossomed into something to help other people with. And so I didn't know not that much. I thought I knew. So what I like to tell people is that there are some things that you just need to know before you get into business for yourself, and so that you can clear yourself of different roadblocks and stumbling blocks that you may get into, while you're coming into your own business. So first things first, the first tip that I would give anyone who is going to start their business and wants to leave their job or fire their boss, the first thing I would say is to have a plan. I know you're like, duh, you're supposed to always have a plan, but no, seriously, have a plan. And I call these SMART plans because I believe it has to be specific, measurable, it has to be attainable, it also has to be retainable, and it also has to be time bound. So you have to have that in order to start your plan. In your plan, you want to come up with a physical date that you're thinking about leaving your corporate job, okay? And it may not be a corporate job, it may just be any job, but I would suggest having a date there. Put it on your calendar. I always say write the vision and make it plain. So if you put it on your calendar with the date, then you're going to stick to it, right? It's kind of the accountability piece of it, keeping yourself accountable. So on that plan, creating that plan, you need to have a date, a certain time that you're thinking. It could be a year out, it could be 2 years out. I honestly think that you should start at least looking at 6 months to a year out. And I'll tell you why during the next step. But come with a plan and put the date down. Write it. Write your vision, make it plain. Put it on a calendar, and you're saying, this is the day that I want to leave. This is so powerful, because really you're being absolute and you're making a decision that this is it, and I'm not going to let anything change my mind on it. Okay, that's one of the things that I did. I put it like 2 years down the road, and I said, this is the date that I wanted to leave. Okay, second tip that I would suggest for you to do is to actually plan money accordingly. Get your finances together. The reason why I say that is because a lot of times when you start businesses, you may be actually running your business and there may be some low times. Let me tell you, it's inevitable. You're going to always have a low time. So you might as well plan for that low period of time. So how do you plan for that low period of time? You put your finances aside. So as you have your date, so if you say 2 years in advance, I'm going to be doing, I'm leaving corporate, I'm going to be doing this, well, then you should have your date. And you should have also be putting finances to the side. Honestly, I say put at least 10 to 20% of your pay to the side. It could be a savings account. Of course, you want probably with interest that they can give you they can be compounding interest, but you want to put it to the side. You don't want to touch it. You want to have that money there to give you that cushion of, for a rainy day, because you guys, it's going to rain. It is going to rain. So you're putting that money to the side, you're not touching it, and you're deciding that this is the date that I am going to leave this corporate company. I did that, y'all. I actually put money to the side for almost 2 years. So I was saving. I always tell people I was saving and actually planning for my escape. So it was starting to get that bad. So what you want to do is put that money aside, save it, do not use it, do not call it your escape plan. However you want to do it, just keep it to the side, don't touch it. All right. The last thing that I would suggest, and really, truly, truly suggest, is find a person that resonates with you, a mentor, someone who has actually been down that road. It could be someone like, for instance, if you're trying to become maybe a boutique owner, you may want to look for someone who's owned their own boutique, someone that will be willing to share their information that they can provide to you, glean off of someone else. Maybe look into getting their courses or something like that. Invest in yourself as you are putting aside all this and getting your date, because what's going to happen is as you're investing in yourself for the courses or whatever information that you need, you're going to be establishing a great foundation to build upon. So it will help you as far as you'll learn what they have done, some of the boutiques that they went to, things of that nature. For myself, I'm an online coach. I've worked with coaching health and wellness, so maybe you will want to glean from myself. Or how do you do this? So you want to stay in touch, maybe look for different resources, mentorship that can help you along the way. So those are the first 3 things that I would totally tell you to definitely start working on. Because this is really going to help you out, because I know you're wanting to leave. You're like, I want to leave now, but you've got to have a solid plan. A special bonus for you is to be working in that capacity that you're trying to leave your company for. So for instance, and what I mean by that is, if you're wanting to be, let's say, a boutique owner, okay, you should be actually starting your program or starting your business, right? Working in that capacity as a boutique owner, maybe working in different fashion stores, whatever, working in a capacity so you can learn, and then also you can be building up clientele. You can be building up people and building rapport. So if you have a business that you're currently doing, you can work it part-time while you're working your full-time position. So that's what I did for, about almost 3 years. I worked my job, my current job, as HR person, and I had to balance it off and work my career or my passion job out after work. So it was finding that time that I was going to work it, and also making sure that I understood my client, my demographic, and understood exactly how I wanted to reach my audience. So this is some things for our Think Tank Thursdays. Hopefully you got a few tips of this. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to share this information. Also click on the bell so that you'll get notifications when I drop some more content. But this is for Thursdays. I'm going to just talk all business, how to start your online business, how to get out of corporate the right way, and to get yourself set up for success. So hopefully this helps you out. I'm so excited to be working with you. Stay tuned for more of these. and also a variety of other things that I will be sharing, like fashion and also health and wellness and balling on a budget, eating clean, and so much more. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Like I said, share, comment below if this has helped you, and I'm excited to be working with you. And you guys be blessed, and you're welcome.